Hey guys, this is so awesome. We get to bring to you a 1970 Dodge Charger 500. Bucket seats, console, hideaway headlights. Just a fantastic car. It's powered by an awesome 440, 4-barrel under the hood. It's got the stock manifolds. Comes equipped with power steering. Factory B5 blue car. Factory fender tag. This is a fantastic driver car. And you know what? The best thing about this entire car is affordable. It's not a trailer queen. It's a 25, 30-year-old paint job on a rock solid original B5 blue 70 Charger. If you go to our website, coyoteclassics.com, you're gonna see how solid this 92,000 mile Charger is. www.coyoteclassics.com. The floors, frame rails, trunk floor, everything is solid, original metal. Still has the original B5 blue paints, never been undercoated, never been painted underneath. Just a real nice survivor. Older restoration on the exterior. This Holley carburetor is all dialed in, sitting on top of this massive 440 V8 engine. Engine compartment was all painted years ago. I'm guessing the paint job's 20 to 30 years old. As we look all the way around the engine compartment, it still looks really good. It's got the turn signals in the hood. I love these 70 Chargers, 69 70s, and I'll tell you what, we have not had one at our dealership for approximately, I think, about 6 years now since we've had a 69 or 70 Charger. We just don't get an opportunity to buy them. This thing's riding on a nice set of tires. It's got BFG RWL TAs, the old school keystones on it all the way around, a little fat tire in the back, just gives it that old school look. As we go to the front grille here, it does have the electric hideaway headlights. The front bumper appears original. The chrome is still in really good shape on the front bumper. The back bumper is original as well, but the back bumper shows a little more patina to it. Hood gap is excellent on the front, from front to back. Lines up very nice and smooth across the top. Same thing over here on the passenger side. If we look close in the car, you're gonna see some, there's some fading on the hood. You know, you're gonna see some scratches, some little stuff like this. You know, a 5 foot, 10 foot, it looks like a show car. You get up close, you know, it's got a lot of little paint imperfections, but a very solid car. This is just a little buffing compound in here, guys. We completely wet sanded and buffed all the tops, buffed the sides out. Marker light looks really good. It's got some little scratches here in the paint. As we come down to the lower fender, the fender's rust-free, super solid. Rocker panel is awesome. The only paint imperfection, what I'd say is like a rust bubble or anything like that, is on this, both sides right here, a very common area on where the rocker meets. This area here will need just a little more rework. But let's go underneath and just check it out there. Check out that frame rail where it meets the floors. I mean, I didn't see any issues anywhere on these floor pans. They're 100% original. We can easily paint them black, undercoat them, do whatever a guy wants. But when I see a car that comes in this clean and original, you know, that's, to me, that means a lot. It's got nice dual exhaust, no smoke out the tailpipes. Back bumper is nice and straight and all original. You can just see it's just got some oxidation, a little patina there. It is a Charger 500. The tail lights are excellent. If we look up and down the sides, it's a nice straight car. We got a little primer showing here in this rear balance. Got a chip there. We got a scuff in the black here. So it's got a few little issues, but no bubbles anywhere in this rear quarter. Super solid all the way around the wheel well. Vinyl top appears to be original. It's in excellent condition. No bubbles or blisters anywhere here on this passenger side. Back window's nice and clear. It's got a nice package tray with some 6x9s in the back. Looks like the sun's gonna come out for us a little bit. Again, original B5 blue car. We do have just a little bit of paint imperfection right here. I put a brand new chrome mirror on the passenger side. I got a brand new one ordered for the driver. I've been waiting about a week for it to come in. It just hasn't showed yet, so I decided to picture and video the car without it. But it definitely will have both the driver and the passenger new chrome mirrors. Bottom corner of the doors, paint's original here. You can see just the paint's flaking a little bit there, but very solid. Here's our bottom of the door. As we look at the door panels are 100% original. They do have just a little bit of wrinkling to them. If a guy wants it perfect, you'd want to replace them, but they're not scuffed or ripped or tore. Armrests and bases look like brand new. Window crank looks great. And then this hard rubber up here looks excellent as well. Even look at the chrome and stuff around the windows. I mean, it's not heavily pitted anywhere. So very nice original car. Odometer shows 92,000, and judging by the floors and chrome and everything, I'm positive it's correct. Inside corner of the doors, perfect, no rust or bubbles or nothing like that down there. Inside the glove box, guys, there is a radio, and it does work with those 6x9s. But here on the dash, it's got the original AM still there, and it's excellent condition. Horn works, dash is in fantastic shape. Wipers are working. Console's in great shape. Our console lights all work. Wood grain on the console looks real decent. The dash pad is excellent. From right to left, there's no cracks anywhere up there. These hard plastic pieces are still in great shape. A lot of times those are all busted. Dome lights work as well. Headliner has been replaced. It's got a few little wrinkles in the headliner, but it's in great shape. Other than that, visors are nice and tight. It does have the day-night mirror, and that is nice and tight as well. So the interior in this car, besides the door panels just having a few little wrinkles, the interior is immaculate. Just a very, very nice interior. Super solid, drives great. Got seat belts in the front. Not seeing them in the back. Back seat is perfect, just like the front. I'm guessing probably at the same time during the restoration 20-30 years ago, the interior is redone as well, I'm guessing, unless it is original and they just they kept it super nice, because it does show a little wear, because right here there's just a little wear spot on this seat. But man, the overall appearance is great. Carpet had a little fade to it as well. We did go ahead and we dyed the carpet a little bit just to freshen that up a little. So that interior could be original, guys. It's possible. But just look how this car sits, stands, how straight it is. Check those body lines out. I mean, this is definitely a Charger you can be super proud of, but not be afraid to park it in a at the store or at the bar or wherever you want to park it. Have fun with it, and not have to worry about getting a chip or a little ding. Driver's side is super straight, just like the passenger. If a guy wanted to put a new back bumper on it, just because it's got a little patina and a fresh paint job, you would have yourself a show quality car for sure. But for an awesome cruise night car, just the way it is, it looks great. Trunk lid gap fits really nice here. Top of the trunk lid, there's not a ding or a dent anywhere in this top of the trunk lid or rear valance. Look at this, guys. This is super solid back in here. Around here, a lot of times these Chargers will rust and bubble. Both sides is fantastic. No bubbles anywhere under the vinyl, nothing on the quarters. And if you look at our floor pans, you'll see why there's not rust and problems on the outside, because the floors are so dang solid. Over the wheel well's perfect. In front of the wheel, again, these are usually wrought out in here. This is all solid original. A couple tiny little blisters is all, guys, right here on this side. The other side has that little issue. This side's got 3 or so little tiny blisters, and that's it. Other than that, the rocker is excellent. The front of the door is perfect. No bubbles or blisters there, and absolutely no bubbles or blisters anywhere in that fender. Here's our door gap on the front. As far as the front fender goes, There's no waves or ripples here. You know, these are big flat panels, and a lot of times people sit on them, or you know, and they get wavy. This one is awesome all the way across the top of the fenders and top of the hood. Driver's side mirror, we got that coming. Doors open up good. Again, this looks like the original B5 blue paint here. Check that out. There's a little surface rust where the paint is chipped, but that's it, guys. Really solid doors. And original paint in these jams. Driver's side door panels original, just a little bit of looseness to it. Armrests excellent. Carpet's nice. Whoever buys this is gonna love it, man. They're gonna love driving this thing. It's sweet. I'm gonna go ahead and it's got the tick-tock tack, the clock works, tack works. 92,186 miles. I'm guessing, judging by everything, it's got to be the original. Gas gauge works. Oil pressure is sitting here running for quite a while, 10 minutes. It's at 42 pounds. Temperature gauge, guys, does not look like it's working. Alternator gauge works.
Did you put out the radio?
No, I didn't. It does have an aftermarket radio in here, and that works. So it's got a speaker up front. It's got a couple speakers in the back.
All right, turn
power buttons over here. Just got to hold the power button. Oh, there you go. You're good. Go down here once. See what it sounds like. That'll work, man.
Song's fitting.
Yeah. Go ahead and shut that off, will you? I'm going to turn this over to Dalton. What do you think of this Charger, Dalton? You kind of watched it go through our whole shop.
Yeah. It's a different car now than it was when it came in. I mean, the buff did a lot to it. Really made that paint shine and look good. And then our detail guy, Jason, and he's one of the best.
Yeah, he made this interior look brand new again. I mean, the seats are comfortable. I mean, that's what I like of this car. You just sit in here, you see over the steering wheel, the seats are comfortable, the dash applique and everything is just awesome looking.
Yeah, it is. The body lines on these Chargers are just, I mean, I think that's why they're so popular, is they're just gorgeous cars.
It has nothing to do with Van Diesel jumping stuff with them and beating everybody.
That might have a little bit to do with it, but body lines on these are beautiful.
Yeah, they are. Both of the hood turn signals work. I don't know if you can get in there, but the left side and the right side both working. So they're both working as
Do the right one again.
Or the right one?
Yeah, there you go. Let's see that one working. There you go, both work.
So the only thing that doesn't work on this car, guys, is temperature gauge. I don't know if it's just not hooked up or what. Yeah, this is a sweet car. Just sweet.
That exhaust sounds so good too.
It does. I love it. I've already told them about the horn, the wipers, and the radio, and I don't know about the heater fan. Yeah, heater fan
worked.
A lot of these are all busted, guys, where they don't even work. Look how nice and smooth that works. All the speeds work good. It goes from off to heat to defrost.
And like me and my dad were talking a little bit before, the odometer reads what, 90,000 miles? 92,000 miles. A lot of times it's hard to judge whether or not those are actual, but from the floors and I mean just the car as a whole and how nice a shape its original parts are in,
it's tight.
Yeah, we're confident that it's probably actual miles.
Look at that steering wheel just going down the road. No hands on the wheel. That's how tight this car is. Just kick down works. Listen to that, baby.
That sounds good.
It ain't no 10-second car like Fast and Furious, but I'll tell you what, it's pretty awesome.
We better be careful not to have too much fun in it, or we might not end up selling it. We might just keep it.
Exactly.
This one might be sitting in the garage.
The brakes are perfect. They're drum brakes, guys, front and back, but they're power. I don't know if they're power or not. I don't think they are. Anyway, the brakes are perfect. No pull left or right. It's got power steering. Transmission has a nice, easy shift to it. Speedometer works perfect. Doesn't bounce around at all. There's 70 mile an hour right there. Third gear shifts to 72. It's just tell them kind of what rear end we got here. We got 75 mile an hour, and we're pushing right at 3,000 RPM.
Yep.
75 at 3,000.
And I believe it's got a 727 automatic transmission.
Yeah, this thing, oh my God. It goes down the road just as good at 75 as it would at 40. Front end's perfect, brakes are perfect.
Anyone that's looking for a 70 Dodge Charger, doesn't want to spend 70 grand, I mean, this is the one. I mean, it's a gorgeous car. I've looked at 10 different sites. We're going to price it less than...
Brakes are awesome on it.
We're going to price this one cheap as any one out there. A great car.